Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for our Thursday card in this week's tarot story. We have our second major arcana card for the week, our second life lesson, and it is the Star. So the Star card is about replenishment and refreshment. It's about being restored. And in the major arcana trajectory, it happens after the Tower card. So if you think about the Tower, in the Rider-Waite at least, is a building that's been struck by lightning. It's on fire, it's crumbling, falling apart, people are falling out of windows. It's a very dramatic moment of transition. Things are shutting down, things are disappearing, they're crumbling, they're falling apart. So even if you think that's a good card, I do think the Tower is a great card. It's still an exhausting card. It still makes you tired, disoriented. You can get bruised and battered because you're falling out of the tower. There's a lot of of damage you can experience, or a lot of pain you can experience from the Tower card. Well, this card comes next because basically you have to give yourself a chance to recover from that kind of transition. Even if you think it was fantastic and important and great, and you can even recognize you were freed up from old stuff, you're still disoriented, you're still exhausted and tired. So this card is about being aware of your need to rest and be renewed. So this is an image of a woman who's naked. Nakedness implies that we're comfortable in our own skin. We're feeling willing to be seen and really be visible as ourselves. She's pouring water into the pond and onto the ground, which is about renewal. There's also 7 stars in the sky, which correspond to the 7 energy centers in our bodies. So it's each star is sort of focusing on a different energy center. So everything's getting cleared out and renewed and rejuvenated. So all of your energy is kind of coming back to you. You're getting back into your skin, back on your feet, in a way that is preparing you. And I said it's restoring, and I think that's a good word, but you're not being restored to what you were before. You're actually being restored to a new possibility of expansion and abundance, because you went through this transition, which broke the old things away. So it is about kind of feeling out what it's like now on the other side of the transition as you're moving forward into your new possibilities, your new power and your new wisdom. Speaking of that, there's also a little bird here in this tree, and that's a bird of prophecy. So basically, she is now able to hear the voice of her prophecy, the voice of wisdom. And it could be saying similar messages that she heard before, or it could be saying new things. So she's learning what it means to have survived the transition, to have come out, to be renewed in this place, and what she's capable of. So it occurs to me that 2021, for most of us, was a pretty tumultuous year. A lot of us have had the rug pulled out from underneath us, and what we expected things to happen. The old systems are sort of falling apart. We've had to be light on our feet. We've had to figure things out in a different way. And even if we feel like we did it successfully, we can still be exhausted and tired, right? So this card basically says, even if you've been successful, even if you navigated that tower beautifully and you were ready for it, you were excited for it, you've been very optimistic, it still takes energy to pass through transition, to pass through struggle. As I said last week, 2021 is a 5-year, which is about conflict and struggle. And although that's good for us, it serves its purpose, it's still exhausting. So we want to be mindful of the fact that we are low in energy, and we want to allow ourselves to be renewed, to get back into our skin, to get back on our feet, and not leave the star energy behind until we feel ready to do it. So, however you need to be renewed, be restored, listen to the voice of your intuition, get back in touch with who you are, that's what you do today. See you tomorrow for our last card. Bye.